MLB The Show's now at the plate, Ramon Urias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ramon Urias is retired to lead off the ball game. In there for strike one, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Grounded to short. Fielded by Panic. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Tellez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here in coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the left fielder.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Hayes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And here's Renato Nunez. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. In there, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rendell Gritcher is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Reese McGuire is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Hayes on the run for it at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. In now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Urias has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
High in the air out toward shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Austin Wins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Set to get his day started, Chris Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hard hit toward the hole. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
We're just about set to go here as the Blue Jays come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that has really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mancini is there. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and it's 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Wins. Has it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Urias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The batter,
coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there at the knees, strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So here's Trey Mancini, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. That misses. 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Standing in now, Reese McGuire. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Fouled off. McGuire over at second. McKinney on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Drury's there for it. 1 out.
Now batting. The designated
Ready now for Baltimore, Dwight Smith Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Right there for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Anthony Santander is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1, 2, 3 go. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Joe Panik. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Wade LeBlanc takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Alberto gloves it to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The right fielder, number 15.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Rendell Grichuk. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. LeBlanc has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Austin Hayes. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Popped him up. Guerrero is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Austin Wynns. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Austin Wynns goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Panik's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the. Ready once again, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Bo Bichette. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting. Number 10.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Billy McKinney will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they're in front 4-0. First offering on its way. Ramon Urias is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Digging in to try it again, Hanser Alberto. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Fouled away. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th. But the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brendan Bailey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in once again, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brendan Drury. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch on its way. 2 out with the man at first. Sent on the ground out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Dwight Smith Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Michael Rooker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
So coming to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Grounded to the right. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Austin wins, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Liner towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The batter, the first baseman,
Chris Davis at the plate now, and he puts it on the ground to second. The second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ramon Urias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
5-0 the final score today. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Shoemaker gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Cole Stewart was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the... At the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Toronto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
First pitch, 7-11.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Settling in now, Joe Panik. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently. But let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1. Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after it is Naquin, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And not in time as the run scores.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Austin Meadows, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. No balls and a strike to count. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Taken but called a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth. The first
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Let's lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Next to bat for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Digging in now, Reese McGuire. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
And leading up for
pitch on the way.
The third baseman.
In there at the letters 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino as we take a look at the splits between April and May. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
Kiermaier.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Nope.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch on the way.
2-2 count.
Chopper to short. Adames brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tyler Naquin. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
Not an easy thing to do when you're
belted high and deep into right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Naquin stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found a hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Joey Wendell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, Austin Meadows. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And there's ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Fouled off. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Reese McGuire. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One and one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The batter,
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Riding in once again, Kevin Biggio reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And there's 1 away. At the plate, Willie Adames, a base hit in his first trip. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now at the plate, Nate Lowe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Richard will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, race manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
McKinney is there, and he has it for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Mike Zunino will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
1-0 the count. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he fouls this one off. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Panic is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Randall.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding in, Rowdy Tellez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it. 1 out. Standing in, Austin Meadows. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
McKinney is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Willie Adames. 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out so far. Fouled away. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Colin Poche will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. 7th inning ready to roll. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Strike called, 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
To 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter number.
Ready now, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Popped him up. Zunino is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly. Stepping up now, Nate Lowe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike taken up in the zone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naquin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Panic ranging into the outfield. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So here's Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKinney's there for it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. Jose Alvarado has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's time.
Ouch, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez.
Leading off for the Rays, the left fielder,
Ken Giles enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. McKinney is right there, 1 down.
now batting, right fielder, Austin.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lowe. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Naquin has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Peter Fairbanks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 44.
Striding in, Rowdy Tellez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batter, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now batter, number 10.
At the plate, Reese McGuire. Yes, he'll show bunt here, and he indeed went around for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1.